Master, Greedo shot first. Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It has been 50 weeks, almost exactly 1 year. We're 2 weeks shy of a year. And today we're going to finish Greedo and be right around the corner from finishing Jabba on this account. Free to play, Jabba the Hutt Rush. It's going to be right at a year. And I actually think you could probably do it a little bit faster than me. I've definitely had a lot of energies that I've missed. Managing just too many accounts. I got a lot of stuff going on. Probably too many accounts, but if you're really managing it tightly, I think you can unlock Jabba in around a year. But for us, we're going to unlock Greedo today. We're going to finish Greedo today. Then we're going to relic Urur, and then we only got Urur. I hate saying that, by the way. I really hate saying that name. We've only got Urur, Gamorrean Guard, and Mob Enforcer left, and we're going to finish them by next week and get all our requirements done by next week. We will change up how we do the videos at this point. So there's only a few videos left in the series as far as updating on Jabba. We got the requirements finished. We got Jabba unlocked, and we got the ultimate unlock, and then maybe we have some kind of retrospective or something. But yeah, so we're right around the corner getting this done. One thing I'm gonna do after the credits on this video, we've been dropping Grand Arena and other stuff. Well, mostly Grand Arena after the credits. Since there was no Grand Arena this week, a lot of people have been asking me in comments, like, how do you get relics so fast? How do you get a relic a week? How do you get characters finished one every single week, free to play? And so I don't really know. I don't really have a specific special formula or special sauce or anything that gets me one relic character a week or one finished character a week. And I've shown you the progress along the way. You can see, week 45, Janet Luke, 46, Fennec, 47, Boosh Leia, 48, Skiffguard Lando, Kursant and Jawa, 49, Aura Singh. Now week 50, it's Greedo. I don't know the exact formula for it. I know that I'm in a good guild, not like an endgame guild. We're doing Geo territory battles. We've done a lot of Hoth since I've been, a lot of Hoth. We moved into the dark side Geo, and they tried Rote once, and it wasn't very good. We did light side Geo this last time, and we don't win a lot of territory wars. We do the Endor raid. I think that's a gigantic advantage for your guild. Get into the Endor raid or the most recent raid as soon as you can. If you can get a crate in the most recent raid, get it. Don't bother with anything below it. But yeah, so stay tuned after the credits. I'm just going to show you a couple days worth of dailies that I did, including my raid currency and everything else, just to show you how I get it, how I do stuff. But let's go ahead and get Greedo finished here and get our journey started toward the next three. Urur. I really hate that name. I really wish that wasn't his name. I get the idea of the name and I understand why it's there. I just don't like saying it. So, all right, Greedo here. Let's go ahead. I need to get 45 of these, or 40 of these, sorry. Go ahead and grab that. And I didn't do these refreshes. So, for the next week, whatever crystal refreshes I have are really going to be focused out. Did I only get one there? Is that really what just happened? Okay, 42. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go ahead and amplify Greedo to Relic 6 right now. I'm going to have to get some of these. I think it's good that you guys see the things that I struggle with and where I need. Okay, I need some of these. I think I've got enough of my currency. Yeah, I can do this. And that, and that'll be the last ones of those I need. Then I need these. These are going to come from the scavenger shop. Nowhere else. Don't buy these. Don't buy those. Scavenger shop. We're gonna do this. We're gonna craft this. Oh man, I got 940. I got enough of these to last me a while. How many are Jabba gonna need? I can't be more than 400. It's not gonna be that either. I will go there. We've crafted all those. We'll just grab them all. Okay, thank you so much. Convert, done. Okay, now we take Greedo to Relic 6. He'll be complete. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now, let's go look at Urur. We're going to finish relicking him today. And then we'll go look at our Jabba farm here in a moment. Okay, so we're going to relic Urur. And I don't think I can actually take him even to Relic 1. Oh, I can. I can go to Relic 1. I got to get him to 4, Mob Enforcer to 3, and... who's the other one? I don't know. The other one goes to 3 as well. So, as I'm saying, all of my refreshes this week are going to go towards signal data, and that's I'm going to save that one actually, because when I look at it, and let's do this. Before we do that, let's grab some bronzium wiring, because I know this is the bane of all of our existence here in the scavenger shop. It's hurting me too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this down to there. We'll get a bunch of these, and I'm kind of running out here. Okay, that's gonna be enough. All right, now if I go down to my other pieces, I can do those. Okay, and then I can grab a bunch of these. Yeah, these are kind of sitting there. That's low-hanging fruit right there. Okay, this will give us enough to get through here, and probably even get us through Jabba, to be honest. Alright, that'll do it. Convert, thank you. Okay, so we got enough for bronzium wiring. All my relic pieces I got enough for going forward. I'm gonna save... Now let's take him to relic 2. Let's just do it. Grab this signal data. What? Did I just do that twice? There we go. Purchase and sim it. There it is. Done. Okay, so Urur is only 2 relic levels away from being complete. Then it's Gamorrean Guard and Mob Enforcer. They're only 3 from being complete. I do need to get some gear on them. I got to get them to relic levels. They're not there yet, but if we look here, I've already got my Kyrotex here farmed. I need, by the way, Jabba needs 700 Kyrotex. And it's 400 of these and 300 of the squids. Holy cow, Jabba is a Kyrotech hog. Not surprising. I've almost got this done. I need 47. I can probably finish this right now. Let's go grab it. I need 18 of those, really? Maybe. Come on, game! You torture me, Capital Games. Okay, so that's why I'm not really gonna... Let's go ahead and add his gear, too. So he's just 2 pieces away from relic. And again, I've got all his Kyrotex. I pretty much have this, the injector handle done as well. That's all my regular energy. This is fleet energy right here. Let's go ahead and just farm that. Most of these pieces, these fleet energy pieces, will come from my raid currency. Then I go to Mob Enforcer. I got that done for her. I got to get this complete. See if we have any of these out there. Yeah, that's... I could spend there. That's fine. And then we got to get... What else we got to get for her? Yeah, these are a bane. They never stop. Okay, we'll grab those. And then as far as her Kyrotex, where are they? Okay, I only need 11 more of those. I'll probably get those just for completing my dailies. And then I need 30 more of those. So I'm not going to do a lot of regular energy refreshes. That's what I use for Kyrotex and for these injector pieces. So I'll be using more of my... more energy, a Cantina energy for my signal data, and I really think by next Wednesday, and I'm gonna guarantee it. By next Wednesday, I'll be able to finish Urur, Gamorrean Guard, Mob Enforcer. If I get it done earlier, I'll come on earlier. We're scrapping the Wednesday format for Jabba now. Whenever I finish these journeys, whenever I get ready, when I get the requirements complete, we'll come on and make a video. When I get Jabba unlocked, we'll come on and make a video, and I'll unlock him on a video. And then when I get his ultimate done, I'll make a video. And then again, retrospective after that. So the format is now out. Wednesdays will be for my Lord Vader account. Stay tuned to that. We're going to finish up Jabba here. My plan with Jabba is, he's not really a guy that super needs his ultimate to be fantastic. So I'm going to put him out there in Grand Arena. I'll play a round or 2 of Grand Arena with Jabba on my defense. See how far I can advance. I'd imagine Bronzium is an automatic. And then, not Bronzium, it goes Carbonite, Bronzium, Chromium is automatic, and maybe even a Rhodium, just Jabba in the front line. So we'll do all that stuff, and maybe farm a couple more characters along the way, but that's going to be it. And we'll let our Jabba account go. We'll have shown that you can farm Jabba. I really think you can farm Jabba in a year. So just a heads up, it'll be work. You'll have to sacrifice some stuff along the way, like a fleet. I do think it's a better idea to get your big fleet first. I also feel like if I had farmed Razor Crest along the way here at any point, which I didn't, I got the shards for it, but I didn't go get Beskar Mando. If I had taken a journey to get Razor Crest farmed, I think I would be doing better than floating right outside the top 50 in Fleet Arena right now. And especially with all of the Lightspeed bundles coming out and giving so many fleets to people, just giving it to them for $50 or $20 or whatever. I really think if I had farmed the Razor Crest sitting on my fleet here with the Executrix, I probably would be hanging out in that top 50 every single day without a problem. So yeah, that's something we'll take a look at as we go further and finish up the account. So there you go. That's going to wrap us up. We are at week 50, and we're right around the corner from requirements done and right around the corner from Jabba. Stay tuned to watch me how I just a couple days worth of dailies. If you're curious as to what I do every day and what I do when I get my raid currency to propel me forward for relics and completing characters. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch do good. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the After Credits. I've had people here lately on the Jabba free-to-play rush just asking me how I'm able to relic characters so quickly on the account. So I thought what I'd do here is just run through a couple days worth of my dailies. I don't really know, I don't really have a special formula for it. There are certain things I'm doing as an early game player and rushing to Jabba that I don't think other early game players should do, and we'll talk about that as we look through it. But I'm just going to go through my dailies for a couple of days here, and I'll show you what I do, but here's what I'm talking about. So week 31, we relic 3PO. Week 32, we relic Boba Fett. 33, Fennec Shan. 34, Hermit Yoda. 35, we relic Captain Han Solo, and on and on. We finished Han Solo. Week 39, relic Boushh Leia. 40, we relic Aurra Sing. Complete, relic, complete. So I've got people in comments asking me, how are you just getting every week free to play these relic characters done? So I'm just going to go literally through my dailies here. And I didn't do my refreshes last night. I saved them up for you guys just so we could show them and show what I'm doing and go through the different shops. So, of course, here in this shop, you're just buying these every day. These credit ones, you can buy these from the very beginning of the game. Nothing else happens in here. Weekly shipments we skip. We're free to play. We don't worry about it. Hey, here in the Cantina battles, something I do in here now that I'm farther in the game is I'm feeding my shard shop currency. And that's what you're going to do with a lot of this here. You know, the shard shop gives you extra currency for any shard you have above 7-star characters. So I try to feed my shard shop currency wherever possible so that I can buy stuff in the shard shop. So with that said, let's go back to Cantina battles. In here, and this is the first place I'll say it, if I was playing for the long term, I would not be doing it this way. But right now, I'm grabbing shards of Stormtrooper Han. If I have extras, I'll grab Ahsoka, I'll grab Jedi Knight Guardian. I'm grabbing characters where I've already got them at 7 stars to get extra shards for the shard shop because I can buy Gear 12 finishers back there. If I was playing for the long term, I probably would invest in 5s down here. First Order Officer, maybe. Actually, I've got a lot of these characters done. But really, the absolute best way to do it is to get the Cassian's U-Wing. You're going to get more currency for ships in the shard shop than you do for characters. And it's just a bit, I can't remember the exact number, but it's a little more currency, but over time it adds up. However, for me, I'm just going to grab my Stormtrooper Han, boom, feed my shard shop currency right there. The Guild Activity Store is just the biggest store out of any of them for getting your relic, your Gear 12 finishers, getting characters to relic, and etc. Now, right now, I'm a little bit low on my Mark II raid tokens. When I come back tomorrow and do this, because like I said, I'm going to do 2 days, I'll have a bunch there because I'm about to finish a raid with my guild. You need to be in a guild that's doing raids, and really specifically, you need to be in a guild that's doing the most recent and biggest raid. I realize that there are still some guilds out there doing like the HAAT or the Heroic Sith raid, and that's great. But really, when it comes down to it, you're going to get much more gear out of the Endor raid right now. Previously, the Rancor raid. Coming up, the Naboo Battle Droid raid. You're going to get much more out of that, and there are a lot of lower level guilds that can do those raids now and get to the first initial crates and get a lot of benefit for you. So in here, I'm always scrolling down to this row, and great, I have it right here. See this Mark 7 Blast Tech weapon mod? You should always buy that when you see it. That just feeds into, which relic gear does that feed into? I can show you right here. No. Is it this? No, it's not that one. It's this. Chromium transistors. You see the chromium transistors, if I do 50 of these, I get 167. That's why I have 1,500 of them right now, because I buy those every time I see them. Let's go back to that guild activity shop. This is where really most of the feeding comes from, is in my activity stores. I'll spend my energy here in a little bit, but most of it comes from here. If I have a bunch of extra this currency, and by the way, this guild token currency you get every day just by doing your stuff in the guild. You'll receive this every day. You got to buy those Mark 7 blast tech weapon mods. I will sometimes buy this extra gear here because it goes toward the lower levels of relic gear as well. Like this, just boom, get that. And then sometimes I'm looking for a lot of these right here. These Mark 3 holo projectors. I got 916 of them right now, but they go toward relic gear as well. Let's keep scrolling down here. I don't buy any characters with that stuff. You can get these characters with your Mark 1 currency. That's down below. Then you got your Mark 3 currency right here. Hopefully you're getting that from the Endor raid. You're going to get that for your higher relics. You're just going to buy it here for sure when you need it. I don't need it anymore. Well, I have one Relic 6 left, but I'll get it when I get closer to that. I'm fine. I can do it as I get closer to Greedo Relic 6. Hey, right here, if you want to look at any pieces to buy in this part with your Mark II currency, and I'll definitely look at this closer tomorrow when I have some Mark II currency, it's these pieces. It's the Mark 6 Apochems. It's the Mark 8 crates. I can't remember what they're called. I don't see them right now. It's these furnaces. You're going to buy a lot of your Gear 12 finishers right here with your Mark II raid currency. That's where you're going to get it. You can see I've got Hermit Yoda and Wampa farm to the max. You would definitely be going after Gas and Darth Malak with a deeper roster. Not you'd have to activate them first, but that would be farms you want to do here. And maybe even save up. If you know that you got Gas or a Malak on the horizon, save up for him. I'm not doing that. And Probe Droid, who cares? Eventually he'll be useful, but who cares right now? I do think buying these mod materials here with your Mark 1 currency is good. And then down here, you're just buying gear. This is just gear to get you to Gear 12. This is your purple gear, and I spend it all the time down here. If I was playing for the longer term, I'd probably be farming more characters down here than I am right now. Dengar comes to mind for the Executor, Rey for Galactic Legend Rey, etc. I've got Ewoks. I've got a lot of the characters actually farmed down here that I would normally. I would probably go after Zam on a normal account, maybe with an Omicron, although that's become like maybe the 20th Omicron you should get at this point. But the clones here, Rex and Echo, there are a lot of characters down here you want to unlock normally. I'm not doing it because I'm just going for Jabba right now. A special note too, this is annoying. The one thing about this shop that's annoying is this. Okay, special note too, First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. You get that and the TIE Fighter pilot here. Down here's where you buy them. Don't buy them up above, but they're really good to have early on in the game as add that 5th dark side ship. You're getting to level 78. I don't have it now. I only got 200 currency, but I get Princess Leia shards and Grand Moff Tarkin shards in here when I've got enough currency. Again, I'm just feeding my shard shop currency there. Galactic War, I get my 7-star ships. Again, ships give you more currency than characters do. So I don't have Jedi Council at 7 stars. I don't have Big Dark Lighter at 7 stars. So I just grab Ahsoka there. If I was doing this normally, I'd probably be getting maybe Zeb or not a lot of value in here. Phasma for Kylo, your zombie. Oh, yeah, the zombies down there. That's nice. That's new. I think I knew that and then I'd forgotten it, but that's nice to have down there. Mods, I don't spend anything in the mod shop. Fleet Arena, no, this is just all goes to Zetas when I get enough stuff there. Hey, this is important. With your Mark II Guild event tokens, you need to be buying Kyrotex and only Kyrotex. And only Kyrotex. But, there's a huge but. This is the shop where it really comes in. New players, new free-to-play players especially, should only be buying Malevolence and Negotiator until you've got them done. Now, we just got a Negotiator bundle, or the gas bundle with Negotiator in it. It's entirely possible to get a Malevolence bundle at some point here. Great. You've already got it at 7 stars. Move on. But your Mark II currency, and I said I did this out of order, by the way, you should only spend on Negotiator and or Malevolence. Pick one or the other, get it up, max it out, then get the other one. And when you're done with Negotiator and Malevolence, then you only spend that Mark II currency on Kyrotex and Kyrotex only, especially as a free-to-play player. Then your Mark I Guild Event tokens are going to be down here again. Here they are. These Mark 8 Nubian Security Scanner salvage, these are big ones. Along with those Mark 6 ones I showed you earlier. Excuse me, you can see here when you're farming, it's going to be marked with that gold flag when it's something you're actually getting right now. So this is a great place to buy this gear with your Mark I currency. And also, again, if you're getting Gas, you're getting Rolo, Wampa, Hermit Yoda, while you're in the process of farming those characters, this is a really good place to buy them just to kind of supplement your Mark I, your Mark II raid currency, and your Mark I Guild event tokens. Great place to just do your Gas, Malak, Rolo, Wampa, Hermit Yoda farms right there. you kind of sacrifice the gear in the meantime while you're doing that. Grand Arena. Listen, if you don't listen to anything else, listen here. The only thing you ever buy in here, ever, are Kyrotechs. Unless you're a big pay-to-play player and you're buying tons and tons of Kyrotechs, which maybe you are, I don't know. But you are only going to buy Kyrotechs in here. Only Kyrotechs in here, nothing else. Shard Shop, again, you see I'm feeding my Shard Shop currency. Thank you so much. And I come in here. I focus on this row mainly. Boom, boom. There's not really much good there for me right now. You see the characters I'm finishing up Jabba with don't need it right now. So I go back up here. Now, here's the thing to note. For them in this row, they cost 360. And up here, they cost 720. Over in the guild activity store, it's not a 2-to-1 exchange over there when you look at these. So if I look at that bottom row would be these at 475 for 5 of them. That would be that bottom row we just looked at. The top row would be these where I'm gonna find 5 of. Well, I can't find 5 anything I want to get. Here we go. 5 of these. That would be the top row. So 335. You're actually getting it's a better deal here to buy the top row stuff, to buy this kind of stuff than over in the Shard Shop. That same thing would cost 720 here. So I try to stay focused on this row right here as much as possible. In the Shard Shop, when I get a bunch of currency and I'm wrapping up a character, I'll sometimes do these, but I just avoid these 720s, generally speaking, because I can get them over in the guild activity store. And that's mostly it. I'll do some conquest purchasing, not in here. I'll do the conquest purchasing actually in conquest when I've got it. Datacrons, if you go look at conquest here, that's most of my farming. Now I will spend the energy here in a second. Most of my conquest farming, have I gotten there? Yeah, I did get there. Is in the scavenger shop. I go down here. When I need these, I only need it for one character right now. I'm not going to go buy more. I'll get them here. That's not a bad spend. Your conquest currency early on while you're playing is not a bad spend here to buy gear. Later on, you're going to want to get the characters for sure. But early on, not a bad idea to get them here. That's most of that spending right there. Let's go spend my energy to show you what I'm doing with that. So obviously, I'm going to spend my mod battles here. I'm going to do that. Boom. Get it done. Done. I haven't done any refreshes on mod energy in a long time. And that actually is kind of holding me back a little bit. But it's been hard just having crystals on hand. Now, you can look at my roster right now. I'm finishing Greedo. Greedo needs to get up to Relic 6. So I'm going to come here. I'm just going to grab the signal data. And when I've got extra crystals like I do right now, I'm going to farm this multiple times. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to get Greedo to Relic 6 right now. But I don't have a lot of work to do here. I don't need a ton of signal data at the moment. I'm going to give a second butt here, actually. Let's do 2 butts. But I want to get this wrapped up. So that takes him to 4. That takes Greedo to Relic 4. I got 2 more Relic levels for Greedo. I'll have him complete at Relic 6 for Jabba. And then all I've got left is a Gamorrean Guard Mob Enforcer. And that's it. And then I'll be starting tickets. So right now I'm finishing up a Let's go into his kit right now, or into this right now. I'm farming these. As you can see right now, I don't have any. This is what I'm talking about. This is the place to do it. This is your Mark II raid currency. This is where you spend it on these furnaces. That's the best place to spend it. I'll have some of that tomorrow. So my next little bit here, I'll do some of that spending. But for now, I'm just spending my fleet currency on that, and I'm not going to refresh that node. I realize it might help me a little bit, but honestly, I get so much of my raid currency that I don't need to go refresh my fleet energy over and over and over again. Then I go over here to my Gamorrean Guard. I'm going to farm some Kyrotechs. I do refresh the Kyrotechs over and over and over again. And yeah, I think I'm going to have this done here by next week. You guys are watching this with 2 weeks left. I think by next week I'll be farming tickets for Jabba with my farming all complete. So I do farm Kyrotechs here on a consistent basis. It is a brutal farm. Kyrotechs suck. Signal data sucks. It's not fun, but you got to do it. And that's the main places I spend my actual energy is on signal data and Kyrotechs, not refreshing this type of my fleet energy to get this type of gear, because I can get this with my Mark II raid currency. There it is again. There it is again. And you can get that from Shard Shop. You get that from a lot of different places. So I don't generally use my crystals because crystals are tough. Crystals are tough for in the early game especially, and as I get around the corner here and get to the end. So there are things you should be doing as a new player. There are things you should not be doing that I'm doing, like spending your Mark II currency on gear or on Chirotechs rather than spending it on the Malevolence and Negotiator. Let's take a look at day 2 right now. Hey everyone, just more stuff going on that's helping me get relics quickly. And I thought about saving this till the video on Wednesday, but right now it's Sunday and I'm gonna unlock this stuff so that I can use it going forward. But I mean, I'm getting my Mark 1 3300, my Mark 2 2750. I'm getting some guns that I can use for my Gamorrean Guard or maybe for Jabba. I already got 50 for Gammo. I'm getting some injector. I told you I suck at injectors. 8 more of those. I'll take them. Some of these shields. We're getting a bunch of gear that I need. I mean, maybe don't need it as much as I think I might need it, but I got 21 Chirotechs there, and I got some signal data as well. This is all from territory battles, 5 stars on light side geo territory battles. Pretty darn good. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim that. And yeah, just another way that I'm moving forward quickly as far as you know, getting stuff on the account. That's it. That's my whole story. Okay, everybody, it's day 2 of doing my dailies here. Again, answering questions of how am I getting relics so fast, which I don't really know, but I do have raid currency now, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate this raid currency and show how I'm spending that. This is probably, honestly, raid currency for me is the biggest part of getting relics quickly, and I'm gonna get all my energy here too. And I'll show you exactly why. Let's go ahead and, I haven't looked at to see what the results are or what I'm looking at, but let's go and look at Urur, who's going to be my next relic. And do I have any furnaces available, please? No furnaces available. Ah, that stinks. Let's take a look. Does anybody else need a furnace? So Mob Enforcer needs it. So I need another 35 of these cuffs. Okay, I've got cuffs here. 285 for 5 cuffs. Thank you with my Mark II raid currency. That's what I do. I come through and spend this Mark II raid currency on all this gear, and that's the biggest part of how I'm getting this gear quickly. I don't have any there either. I'm hitting on no cylinders right now for this gear. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these. I need them anyway. There we go. So I'm flaming out today, and we'll go look at another character here too. Maybe I'll get some of these. There we go, 285 for 5 of those. You can see, and I've still got plenty of my Raid 2 currency left. If you look at it, let's go, let's check this here. Let's check this. I have 67 of these. I know I'm going to need more of these. Let's find out if any of those are out there. Thank you for it. 75 for 5. That's a little worse exchange rate. I prefer the 360 shard shop currency for this exchange rate, so I do there. Thank you. You can't get enough of these, by the way. These, you can't have enough. These and the Mark 6 Merson, blah, 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 whatever they are. Let's see if that's actually probably up here, right? Yep, there it is. Those crates and these, you can never have enough of them, and I'm not getting enough of them today. So unfortunately, that's there. Let's go look. I'm not going to grab these pieces right now, but I just want to show you that they're out there. So these Mark 7 furnaces, there's an example. 1,425 currency for 15 of those. That exchange rate for me. I know it's not perfect because the 360 is better, but over time, I'm going to go ahead and grab those out of the shard shop currency. This Mark II currency is what is feeding most of my relic activity. I will grab these if they're available. There we go. 1,005 for 15 stun guns, or Mark 12 stun guns, done. So that piece is now ready to go. I'm not going to do it because it requires these pieces that I need a bunch of. Then we can look at these Mark 12 gold balls, and that's there as well. I'm going to hold off on that. My goal this week right now is finishing up Orsing. This is the other thing, by the way. You got to set your goals and you got to stick to them. You know, you can't. If I set a goal of getting Orsing and Urur done this week, and then I just start grabbing gear for other characters, I'm going to leave these guys in the dust, and that's not going to happen for me. So that's part of the reason why I'm not going to grab that extra gear, although I know I'm going to need it. Next week I'll need it. So I'll be getting that after I get done with Urur. But that's what I'm doing there. We'll go through and do some more dailies here just to demo it. And you can see, so I got 40 of my fragmented signal data. That's all I need to finish Aura Singh here. I got 2 more relic levels on her. Go ahead and sim this. My assault, and I don't have any, I do have some energy left here. I'm going to hold off on that for now. If I get down the road and I need that, I'll spend it. But I think Chirotechs and the other pieces right now, I can never remember what they're called. I'm getting some nice mods out of this. That's nice. And some nice shard shop currency too. What are these? I don't know why I have a memory block here. I can never, ever, ever remember what these pieces are called. Power injectors. Injector handle. injector head, my injectors. The injectors and Kyrotex are what I'm going to spend all my refreshes on, my energy, because I think I'm a little bit shorter on that than signal data, because really for signal data, for Aurora to Relic 4, for Gamorrean Guard to Relic 3, for Mob Enforcer to Relic 3, that's not that much signal data. We're talking about, like, I think, let's see here, 20, 40, 60, 100, 140 of the fragmented, and I think it's going to be just 15, 35, 65 of this once I get done with Aura Sing. Actually, I've only got... Wait, Aura Sing's done. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Greedo. Aura Sing's done. I got to finish Greedo. So after I finish Greedo, I think I've got 140 of these and 65 of these, and that's all that I need after I finish Greedo. So right now the focus is on refreshing my energy with Kyrotex and injectors. Thank you very much. Did I do that already? Let's take a look here. 71 here. I don't think I did refresh my energy. I didn't, so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I gotta remember that. I actually held my refreshes for you guys, so I'm glad that I remember to do that. But signal data is not going to be the big challenge here in the next couple of weeks to get this done. It is a challenge, and it's something I gotta farm, but this stuff is much more pervasive as far as farming. And here I've got 560 of this. This is the... Let's go and do it the other way, because I like doing it this way better. If I go into my shops, buy all of our stuff. This is, to me, I have this stuff picked out here that I look for. And now I've got 23, 21. Let's speed our shard shop. We're going to have massive amounts of shard shop currency right now by grabbing all of this. And again, I'll say it again. If you were going to play for the long term, you should unlock more characters. You should get Cassian's Ewing. That's a better investment here. It gets you a better return on your shard shop currency, but I'm not doing that. Now I've got 19.2k Mark 1, so I've got to do that. I've got Mark 3, which I'll need for Greedo to get him up. I don't need Zin Biddles, but I will need Electrum Conductors. Yeah, guys, I'll need Zin Biddles for Jabba, so I'll probably be saving a bunch of that Mark 3 currency right there. The Mark 2, you can see I'm spending right now on the stuff I need for Aurora at the moment. The Mark 1, that's just going to be for any other gear that I need. I'll have to spend some of it. I can't, I literally have to spend it. I'll have to go look up Jabba's requirements. We'll grab some of that. I need to go look up Jabba's requirements and make sure I've got those on hand for when I unlock Jabba. That'll be the focus there. Yeah, so let's hold off on that Mark 1 currency. Again, we're here in the and what you should be buying with this, you can't have enough prestige. You can farm prestige to your blue in the face. You need to have like 3,000 on hand at all times. If you want to get to a number to stop, get to 3,000 prestige, then you can stop. I'm going to have a lot of shard shop currency here. I'm going to grab this ship. I only do ships in here. No mods. We'll grab a Zeta for ourselves. Let's see here. Do I have... I don't have enough to get that. And I think I'm going to need those, but I'll hold off a little bit. I'm not going to do that. We'll do that later. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. In the Grand Arena shop, or the Grand Arena... What do we call this here? Grand Arena... Championship tokens. That's where we go. Championship token shop. It's right here. It's 91. So this will take me to 91 of these pieces of the laptop Kyrotex that I need for Aurora. And this is how I finish it. And I just grabbed 3,715 shard shop currency with everything I did right there. So this is how I'm doing it. This is literally what I do, how I'm getting the speed. And again, I'll say it one more time. If you're in this for the long haul, you definitely should be holding off in certain places like your Mark II currency should be spent on Malevolence and Negotiator until you get them unlocked, not the way I'm doing it on Kyrotex from the very beginning. And there's other places as well. In the Guild Activity Store, you should buy more character shards. Cantina Battle Sky. There's a lot more characters you should be farming in these shops if you're going to be in it for the long haul. So that's a thought there. Just keep that in mind. And this is mod energy, right? Let's go grab some mod stuff. And there you go. There's 2 days of my dailies for those who are wondering how or how I'm getting relics so quickly. That's your 2 days of dailies. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch too good.